Okay, so new trend going around in the world of teaching today, and that's going to be to create a Bitmoji classroom, which I've done, and I really love my Bitmoji classroom. It not only reflects me as a teacher and my personality, but it gives me an opportunity to share my classroom with students virtually, because we can't do that right now because of the pandemic that's going on, and a lot of schools are switching to virtual learning. So another cool thing that I found was that you can make your Bitmoji classrooms animated. You can animate the graphics. You can take the Bitmojis and you can kind of create an animated GIF, so to speak. And what I've done is I've used that option to create some Google Classroom banners. And I want to take you through the process today, just to show you kind of how it's done, how to create a Google Classroom banner, and how to animate it. So that's what we're going to do today. So the first thing you need to do is open up a Google Slides presentation, and you need to find the images that you want to use and create them as slides. So we're just going to do that now. Okay, so I just cut the text boxes basically and leave just a blank canvas to go by. And Google Classroom banners are 1000 by 250 pixels. So you're just going to want to resize your slide presentation. Each slide needs to be resized. So quickest way to do that is to resize the first one and then duplicate. So we're going to go down to resize. You have to go down to page setup. Brings up this pop-up and it gives you a couple options, but you're going to want to go to custom. From there, it's default in inches. You want to select pixels and just change the numbers. 1000 by 250 and apply. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and insert your picture or your image. You can do this a couple of different ways. You can make it an image, or you can do background. We'll just go ahead and select background, and it should fill. All right, so you're going to select choose image. From there, you can find it wherever it is that you might keep your images, whether it be on your Google Drive or just on your computer. So I'm just going to upload from my computer. Mine should be in downloads, and we'll find that real fast. Okay, so from there, what it did was it took an image that wasn't correctly sized, and it sized it to fit your selected size preference on your banner. So I didn't really have to create this as an image by itself with those dimensions. This will do it for you. Now what you're going to want to do is duplicate the slide. And you're going to do this, 6, 8 times. All right. Once you have a duplicate of all your slides, you're going to want to go in and start adding your Bitmojis. That's what the Bitmoji Classroom is all about. It's adding your Bitmojis. And before you get started any further on this, you want to make sure that you have the Creator Studio app downloaded from the add-ons, so you can click Get Add-ons. I already have the Creator Studio app, but it's a quick search. Just go to the add-ons page and type Creator Studio, and it'll download that for you. Creator Studio allows you to make images and videos out of your slide presentations. If you wanted to upload to Facebook or upload to YouTube in a video format with your slideshow, then Creator Studio would do that for you. But in this case, we're making a fun banner. All right, so next thing you do is you want to add your Bitmojis. So I'm going to go to the little puzzle piece to add more, and I'm going to find Bitmoji. From there, you can start adding your Bitmojis. Okay, and we're going to want to come in from this side of the screen, or at least I am. You can come in from either side of your screen. Before you select your Bitmoji, what you want to do is make sure that you select your first slide, because you're going to want to start with your first slide. And then you want to go to your Bitmoji app. Mine's hidden behind this puzzle piece, so I have to find my Bitmoji application here. And you're going to want to use you know, something that's running in. So you right click, copy image. If you're looking for a specific pose, you can just type something in, and it'll give you, different kinds of poses that you can use. If I type in school, that'll get me back to some of the ones that I had before. So I like the guy who's running with a backpack. So I'm going to right click on him, and I'm going to select copy image, and then I'm going to go back to my Google slide, and I'm going to paste the image. Now he's going to appear over here. I'm just going to drag him to this side, and I don't want the desk in the image, but I do like the book in the image, or at least the backpack. So we're going to have him kind of just off the slide a little bit. And if you wanted to, you can start with the second slide, so it gives it a little bit of delay. So we can do that, see how that works. Just paste that back in. Okay, so he's on there now. All right, next you want to go to the next slide, and you want to keep in mind the positioning of your Bitmoji. His foot is here, so I want to say, okay, his foot is kind of aligned with the bookshelf. Okay, so we want to go a little bit ahead of that with the next Bitmoji. So let's go back to this one, pull up our Bitmoji app, and now we want to look for, another running app. We want to, get him in motion. So this time I might want to type run and get a different running scene. So he's a little bit faster here. Right click, copy, go back to my slide presentation and paste. And like I said, he's a little bit quicker on this one, a little bit of smoke. I want to put his foot roughly in front, okay? And he's going to speed up even faster. No, we want to make him, since he's running kind of fast, let's go this way. All right. Now, he's going to run across the screen a little bit faster in the next one. But we want to check our positioning. So his foot is there. It looks like he's pretty lined up. Okay, so the next slide, we're going to add a Bitmoji. Go back to your Bitmoji app. I want to stick with the running theme. I think I saw one that would fit what we need, and it's looks like it's going to be an orientation that's a little bit faster of a run. So you copy and paste that. Now, problem with this one is that he's running the wrong way. So you're going to want to right click on your image, and you're going to go to rotate. Now you can rotate it in a bunch of different ways. We're going to flip along the horizon. So what that allows us to do is just flip the image. Okay, we're going to remember where our footing was, and we're going to go a little in front of the first and second Bitmoji. So let's check. Okay, so he needs to go down just a little bit. All right. Okay, that looks good. He goes from quick stride to kicking up dust, and now he is just zooming across that page. All right, for the next one, we want to change that up a little bit. We might want to get him in a different pose because he's really excited to be coming to class today. I know sometimes our kids are excited to be leaving class. So we might want to get him jumping. So we type in jump. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we're going to right click just on that just to show you guys what's going on. We're going to copy the image. We're going to come back and we're going to paste. Now we want him kind of jumping across the screen a little bit here. So you're going to want to check your orientation. You want to check. Okay, so he's jumping. We could actually add that a couple of times and maybe do cartwheel or something like that. We'll go back to the Bitmojis and we'll see what else we could add. And I don't know what this one is, so we'll look at it. Okay, so this one's cool. I didn't really realize what that was, but that's him ice skating in a twirl. That's pretty cool. So maybe we can do that. So he's running really fast, jumping, spinning. The next one, he's going to land it. And what you're going to want to do here is this time, probably a good idea to get him in a setting pose. So we're going to have him setting down. So just type in the word sit. So we'll just copy that image, and we're going to come back and we're going to paste. And with this one, we need to switch the orientation again. So we're going to flip. Whoops. We're going to flip horizontally. I must have clicked vertically too fast. And there we go. All right, so we're going to make that a little smaller. Put it back where it goes. Okay, so he's sitting in the director chair now. That's about right. So let's see what happens here. And he lands it in the director's chair. There we go. Okay, so for the next one, I like to add some text just to say hello to my kids. In this one, we're going to have him thinking. So let's go back and make sure that those are about the right size. So I'm going to make him a little bit bigger. Okay, so he's ready for the day. Actually, I'm not going to add text for this one, but I'm going to duplicate this slide because I want that to play out just a little bit longer, just kind of like I'm ready for the day. Okay, so we start out with nothing. We run in a little faster still. We jump for joy. We do a spin. We land it. And now we're ready for the day. We're thinking. Okay, so how does this all play out, and how do you make it look like an animation? How does it become a GIF? Well, that's where the add-on comes in. Now we have to go to the Creator Studio, and we have to create a GIF. Okay, so it's going to sort of figure out what it is that it needs to do to create that GIF, and a pop-up menu is going to come up for us that wants us to select some different things that make this work with the format on Google Classroom. First and foremost, it's going to want you to select the pixel rate. So, we're just going to do 1600. I find that works the best. I know our banner size is 1000 by 250, but just to make it a little crisper, we're going to do the 1600. Seconds, well, you need this to happen kind of fast, so we're just going to do a half a second, 0.5. We're going to select animated GIF, okay, and we're going to go to go. And what that's going to do is it's going to create this GIF for us. So as that works, it's going to tell us where it's going to save it to, usually Google Drive, since we're working with Google Slides. It says render completed, okay, and then we can go to our Google Drive. And it's saved as a image. We need to download wherever you want to download it to. Okay, so that image or that animation gets saved as a GIF, and you can open it, check it out. What you get is a little movie file. Okay, so that's going to be saved in, looks like photos. I can actually show in folder just to see where it went to. It's going to be in downloads. That's good. So what you can do now is you can go to your Google Classroom like I have here. This is my Google Classroom. And I didn't do anything particularly great with my advisee class. So I might want to add that there. My first and second period looks kind of boring. So let's change that one. Let's upload photo. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to your folder that you saved it to, which mine is downloads. So I'm already in downloads. I'm just going to find that, which is way down here. Google Classroom banner. It's going to upload for me. I want to change the picture size, just the way it's seen on the screen. As you can see, it looks like it's working. I want to select that as my classroom theme. Voila, you got it. That's how you create a classroom banner in Google Classroom using Bitmoji and Google Slides. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your colleagues, people that want to know how to do this, because it was a really cool thing that I ran across and sort of had to figure out myself through a bunch of different resources. And I just wanted to put all those resources together here so that you could understand exactly what you need to do, kind of walk you through it, create one myself. Maybe you can follow along with that. Hope it helps you out. Okay, thanks guys.